So if you're currently a beginner that's considering to sell on Amazon and you're confused on what steps you need to take, you've definitely clicked on the right video, because I'm going to take you through around 4 of the most important things that you need to be aware of, which is knowing exactly how to fulfill your orders, knowing exactly how to list products on Amazon, of course knowing how to do product and supplier research, and most importantly, knowing exactly how to sign up for a seller's account. I would say that these are probably the most important things that you need to be aware of, again, in the early days, if you want to give yourself the best chance of succeeding when it comes to starting an Amazon business over the next year. Okay, so starting off with the first thing, which is knowing exactly how to fulfill your orders. So there's 2 main ways that Amazon sellers fulfill their orders. And when I say fulfill orders, for anyone out there that's completely new to the world of e-commerce, this means how you're going to get the product to the customer once they bought it from you. So one of the methods that you can use as an Amazon seller is FBA, which stands for Fulfilled by Amazon. And the second option that you have is FBM, which is Fulfilled by Merchant. Now, when it comes to the FBA method, this is where you're going to buy the products in bulk and you're going to send them to an Amazon warehouse, and every single time that you make a sale, Amazon is going to pick, pack and ship out the orders on your behalf. So you're never going to have to see the products, especially if you send the products directly from your supplier's warehouse to an Amazon warehouse. You're never going to have to see the products, you're never going to have to deal with any orders. Amazon is going to take care of all of that. But of course, with this option, there is going to be some extra fees that you need to be aware of. It's not going to be that much, and you're going to have to factor it into the prices that you're going to be selling your products for. But there's going to be some extra fees like storage fees and processing fees and things like that. But moving on to the FBM method, this is where you're going to be responsible for shipping out all of your orders Monday to Friday. So if you got space in your house and you're happy to go to the post office all the time, then this might be the option that you might want to take. Now, I do need to let you know that when it comes to increasing your chances of you being successful as an Amazon seller, then the FBA option might be a better choice, because it's common knowledge that Amazon do tend to prioritize listings that have been listed using the FBA option, because they know that they're going to be able to get the products to the customers ASAP, and that's their number one priority. So those are some of the most important things that you need to think about when it comes to these 2 different options in regards to how you're going to fulfill your orders. And this now brings me on to the different things that you need to know when it comes time for you to list products on your Amazon store. So when it comes to listing products, there's 2 main ways that you're going to be able to do it, and depending on how you're going to sell is going to dictate how you're going to list products. So there's the arbitrage/wholesale option, or you can list products on Amazon as a private label seller. When it comes to this option over here, you're going to be able to list a product using an already existing listing, which means that you don't have to go through the process of creating a brand new listing, which takes a lot of time. However, on the other hand, when it comes to the private label option, with this method, you are going to have to create a listing from scratch. And I'm going to walk you through the key things that you need to be aware of when it comes to whichever option you want to take. So to give you an example, using the arbitrage or the wholesale option, if I wanted to sell this product over here, as you guys can see, there's multiple different sellers. As you can see over here, there's over 12 different sellers, and all of them are selling the product at different prices. So if I did want to sell this particular item, I'm going to be able to copy the title just like this, and then come over to Google and paste the name of the product in there just like that. And then from this point, I'm either going to be able to buy the item from a retail store at a discounted price, and right here we can see that I'm going to be able to buy it right now from this store for around £16. So this is what you would call arbitrage. And if I was to find a actual wholesaler that's going to be able to sell it to me in bulk, I'm then going to be able to buy it from them as well. But whatever the case is, whether you are going to do arbitrage or wholesale and you wanted to sell a product using an already existing listing, you're going to be able to log into your account just like this and come over to this search bar, type in the name of the product and search for it. And straight away, as you can see, the product that we're looking at is over here. There's 13 sellers at the moment, and if I wanted to sell it myself, all I need to do is click on new and then click on sell this product and then go through the entire listing process. And as I already said, it's a very simple process because I don't have to list the product from scratch. All I need to do is enter how many quantities I have, the price of the item, the condition type, and whether I want to do Amazon FBM or Amazon FBA. However, when it comes to the private label label option and you creating a listing from scratch, you're then going to come back over to this page over here. And bear in mind, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to know when it comes to signing up for an Amazon account later on in this video. But specifically when it comes to creating a listing from scratch, instead of you searching for the product over here, you're going to come down to this link over here that says I am adding a product not sold on Amazon. Click on it just like this, and from this point it's going to take you through a number of different questions that you're going to have to answer when it comes to you being able to list the product. So I'd say that those are the key initial things that you need to be aware of when it comes to the different options on this stage over here. But swiftly moving on to product and supplier research, which is probably one of the most important steps when it comes to you being able to increase your chances of being able to generate sales. Because if you're not able to find winning products and you don't know exactly what to look out for when it comes to picking the best product possible, you're going to end up wasting your time, energy, and money. So it's super important for you to make sure that you're using the right tools and you're following the right steps to find the best Amazon winning products possible. And I would say that one of the best tools out there that every single beginner should use to find the best products is Helium 10. It's very straightforward, very easy to use, and I've just logged into my account over here, and I'm going to give you guys a quick walkthrough of exactly what I do when it comes to finding winning Amazon products that there's a high likelihood of me generating sales with them. Because you have to remember that Amazon is very competitive at the moment. Everyone's trying to make money on Amazon, everyone is trying to sell the same products, but if you're able to know exactly what to look out for when it comes to selling the best products, again, you're going to increase your chances of success. So I've just logged into my Helium account, and one of the first things that I do is come over to tools and come over to black box, and then from here it's going to give me specific filters for me to enter information to show me the products that I want to see. So one of the first filters that I enter information into is the price. So I'm just going to put minimum $20 to $100. Reason being is because when it comes to me finding a product between this price range, it's a good price when it comes to me selling it, because it's not going to cost too much if the item is selling for more than $100. But at the same time, I don't want to look for a product that's lower than $20 because there's not going to be that much profit there. So that's the reason why I put this filter. The next one is monthly revenue. I like to make sure that the product is bringing in minimum $10,000. Then what I do is come over here to review count. I like to ideally look for products that don't have a really high review count, because that's when they're really competitive. So I would enter something along the lines of, let's say 300. And then when it comes to the weight, I'm just going to select £3. And then finally, you want to come over here to categories and select one category at a time. You want to try and pick a category that you know that you're happy to sell the items from within that niche, and you want to select one at a time when it comes to doing your research. So I'm going to start off with the baby category. I'm just going to select it just like that, and then I'm going to click on search. Okay, perfect. So Helium 10 has now come back with all of these different products, as you can see, that are currently selling well. But what I want to do from this point is sort the monthly revenue from highest to lowest. And then what I do is just scroll through and see any product that stands out to me that I want to do a little bit more research into. So straight away I can see that there's this bamboo baby sleep bag, and I can also see that the seller that's selling this product has been able to bring in $500,000 in revenue. So far so good. But what I'm going to do from this point is go back over to Amazon just like this and search for the product by typing it in there just like that. Click on search, and what I'm looking out for here is to look at the competition. And the way that I'm going to be able to look at the competition is by looking at the amount of reviews that the seller has on the first page of the results. And we can see that the review count is not really that high. The first seller has only 200, this one has 30, this one only has 18. Majority of the sellers on the first page don't really have that many reviews. There's even this seller over here that only has one review, which means that there's a high possibility that we're going to be able to sell this product and be successful. And that's the reason why I normally recommend Helium 10 to beginners, because you're going to be able to use it to find items that you probably wasn't thinking about, and you're going to be able to find winning products that not that many people know are currently doing well right now. So if you did want to sign up to Helium 10, I may have a trial link, but I've definitely got a discount link in my description down below. It's going to take you to a similar page that looks like this. All you simply need to do is select one of these two options, and then from there you're going to be able to go away, do your product research, and find a product that you're happy to sell. But of course, you still need to find a supplier that's going to be able to source the products to you in bulk. So if you are looking to go down the route of the private label option, then Alibaba.com is going to be your best bet, because as you can see, I've just come over to Alibaba.com just like this, and I'm going to search for the item just like that, and then I'm going to click on search, and straight away, as you can see, the exact same product is available on Alibaba.com at a really cheap cheap price. And the key thing that you want to look out for when it comes to using any one of these different suppliers is that you want to make sure that they've been there for minimum 5 years. So this one is really good because they've been there for 16 years. And you also want to make sure that they're verified, which means that a third party audit company or inspection company has gone there to make sure that they're a real company selling the products that they claim to sell. And the way that you're going to be able to see that is by looking at the verified badge over here. But once you have found a couple different suppliers that you're happy to move forward with and they meet your criteria, what you're going to do from that point is reach out to each and every single one of them and simply copy and paste a pre-written email and wait for the supplier to get back to you in regards to their response in terms of the questions that you asked in the email that you sent to them. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here's an email that I tend to send to the suppliers that I'm contacting on Alibaba. I may have this email template linked down below in my description, so double check that. But it's a very simple email. I'm just introducing myself, introducing my company, and informing them about the particular product that I'm interested in. And I'm also asking them specific questions in terms of what I need to know. For example, the cost of how much 30 units is going to cost me, including shipping, whether they accept Alibaba Trade Assurance, which is the payment method that you should be using when it comes to using Alibaba.com, whether the supplier is able to ship the products directly to an Amazon warehouse so that they don't have to send it to me for me to put all the barcodes on the products for me to now send to an Amazon warehouse, because of course I'm going to be able to save cost. Their warranty information in terms of what is their return policy, how long am I able to have the products, what is the criteria for me to send products back to them for replacements or refunds. And I'm also letting them know that there's an urgency in terms of them getting back to me and they need to be quick because I'm contacting multiple different suppliers. So those are the general things that I tend to put in this email. Of course, you could just pause the video right now, read through the entire thing. But from this point, it's just going to be a simple case of just going to the suppliers that I want to contact. I'm going to have to log into my Alibaba.com account, simply click on contact supplier over here, and then just paste the email in the section, repeat the exact same process for every single supplier that I want to contact, and then sit back and wait for the replies. And once you do start getting emails back from all of the suppliers that you've contacted, of course at that point you are going to have to do your return on investment calculation, make sure that you're going to be able to make a profit depending on which supplier that you go with. But I would say that you should move forward with whatever supplier that you're thinking about moving forward with once you've applied for your seller's account. Reason being is because you want to make sure that you've opened up an Amazon seller's account and your account has been verified, because there may be some issues when it comes to them validating your account. So you don't want to move forward with a supplier, buy products in bulk just for you to have them sitting in your house and you not being able to sell them. So I would say that this is probably something that you should do initially. Open up a seller's account, go through the ID verification process, and wait for Amazon to tell you that you're able to start selling. And the website that you need to go to when it comes to you applying to be an Amazon seller is sellercentral.amazon.com if you're based in the US, or .co.uk if you're based in the UK. And just generally speaking, whatever country you're based in, you're going to go over to the correct Amazon seller domain. And this is going to be a similar page to what you're going to see. And you're then going to have the option to either sign up as an individual seller or a professional seller. Now, if you are looking to take this Amazon business serious, then you may want to go with the professional option because you're going to be able to sell more than 35 items a month. But if you're maybe looking to go down the route of just doing arbitrage, buying items from a retail store, Walmart, whatever it is, then you may just want to go down the individual path. But I would say read through this page over here, go through all of the benefits, the pros, the cons, go through all of the fees, and from there you're going to make your decision, sign up, and then from that point you're now going to be able to start your Amazon journey. Now, if you've enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to press the like button. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe as well and hit the bell notification. And if you wanted to sign up to a completely free email newsletter where every single week I'm going to send you an email when it comes to helping you with your online business, whether it's emails to do with selling on Amazon, selling on eBay, building a dropshipping store, building an e-commerce store, generally speaking, you're going to receive emails from myself every single week to help you on your money making journey. So you're going to be able to sign up for that for completely free by clicking the first link in the description down below. And if you also want to watch another YouTube video that I made recently where I break down some other things that you need to know when it comes to making money online as a complete beginner, then make sure you click the link over there. Check that video out straight after this one because it's already helped out so many people and I'm sure that it's going to help you out too. Alright guys, I'll see you on the next one. Make sure you stay safe out there. Peace.